Welcome to Potawatomi Sportsbook Weekly. This is Austin Herdina, Sportsbook Manager. Welcome today with Eric Osterman, our Digital Gaming Director, and Billy Schmid. Billy, what have you been doing lately? Tell me more about what you're doing in your career.
What we're doing is The Huddle on Fox Sports Radio Wisconsin, 920, 5 to 8 a.m.s in Milwaukee and in Madison on 1070. And apparently just starting the second season, right? Like there's two seasons in sports. Mm-hmm. Football season and not football season. Mm-hmm. And now we start not football season, and that makes me quite sad. So, I'm starting to take up some hobbies. Like I decided that I was going to read a book.
Okay.
How'd that go?
Not well. I didn't open it, but I bought one.
It's the intent that counts.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I got it. Right. I got Joe Buck's autobiography.
Okay.
I'm going to see. If it says Lucky Bastard is the name, so I'm going to see if it actually turns you into one, or if you just learn how lucky he was.
Well, maybe you'll see it tomorrow night.
Good word. Yes, no doubt about it. I like that. Yes.
All right. Super Bowl recap. Okay. Potawatomi Sportsbook was the place to be this last weekend for the Super Bowl. We had the art space was sold out. It was full. So much fun. The annex was full with a party in there.
They did a great job with that party. Sorry to cut you off there, but that was really cool. I hope they do that again next year.
The spread was awesome.
Yeah.
It looked amazing.
The food, I could just smell it. Like, the food was so good. I wish I could have partaken.
Great atmosphere. This is my first Super Bowl not in Vegas in last 15 years. So It was amazing how well this place stacked up to like the big Vegas books too. Like the atmosphere in here was electric. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, even though the game didn't even have a touchdown until the fourth quarter, it didn't stop people from having a good time. How did your bets do? How did they come through?
Well, in the coin toss.
Okay, and then downhill from there?
It was just downhill from there. But I'm telling you, like the peak vibe right away when you get the high five crisp winner, 1-for-1. You can't beat that feeling. You just need to stop the game right now.
I just thought it was hilarious that the sportsbook erupted with celebrating and anger from the moment of the coin toss. I mean, it was great. Not just the coin toss, but then the kickoff, right? Like the kickoff was a touchback. People were betting on whether that'll be a touchback or not.
That's a great one.
It's so much fun to see the money that changes hands every single play on the Super Bowl. Like that, honestly, is what I miss about sitting in the risk room, right? Just seeing wins and losses on every single play. It's a ton of fun. There's nothing else like it.
Now, some of those, do you have to wait till the end of the game to cash your ticket, or were people just running up to the windows, waiting and running up to the kiosks instantly to try to use their cash?
A lot of those are just a few minutes. I mean, if it's graded, if it's a win early, we grade those as soon as we can, so it's just a few minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you bet the coin toss, I mean, you're getting paid out, by the time the kickoff probably happened.
And throwing it right back in there. You're reinvesting that one.
Yeah, I was on tails. Didn't work out for me, but I'm glad you won.
It'll never fail next year.
No. We all took the Patriots, didn't we?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It didn't work out.
That's why Zach's not here.
No.
Because he was so disappointed and frustrated with us for not listening to him for the last 8 weeks, telling us that the Seahawks were the best team in football. And, second year in a row, egg on my face believing in the AFC. Apparently this is just what we watched in the 80s and 90s, where the NFC just boat raced everybody in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and, a lot was made about that Patriots schedule being pretty cake. And, I personally didn't want to believe it, right? An NFL team is an NFL team. They're there for a reason. But, the Patriots didn't get tested really until this point, and then they got kicked in the teeth, right? And, the Seahawks defense, man, that was really impressive to watch. I don't want to say it was quite those early 2000s Ravens teams or something like that, but they were close, man.
Tell you what, as close as the score was for most of the game in the first couple quarters, it just felt like the Seahawks were a bigger favorite than the score says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They went up, 9 was it 9-0 at halftime?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
9-0 at half.
Mm-hmm. And it felt like, okay, you're only down 9-0. There's a lot of game left. You feel like the Patriots have a chance, but in my head I was like, no. Yeah. They might get 14 and that's it.
The tough thing was everyone's clowning Collinsworth for when he said, if they get another field goal, I don't know if you're going to be able to get back into this game. Well, it's 12-0, 2 touchdowns, you'd be winning it. But I don't think anybody believed the Patriots were finding their way into the end zone twice.
No, that Seahawks defense was legit, the real deal. And they're going to be tough to beat next year, too.
And they got a score in there, too, right?
Yeah.
That's usually a really popular prop. Will there be a defensive or special teams touchdown?
Oh, yeah.
And that one came through. If it hadn't, honestly, it would have been a pretty dark day for props, right? right? I mean,
Big time.
You know, somebody said something about field goal props on this show. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but yeah, thank you. But yeah, getting that prop there was good. Getting those last couple of scores were good. You know, this had the looks of that Rams Patriots Super Bowl where there was only one touchdown and none of the props got there. So, you know, glad to see a couple of payouts for the people.
Did you think there was any chance that the kicker was going to win the MVP? Did you think there was any chance that it was going to come home at whatever 200 to 1 or whatever it was?
Listen, that is a topic. That's a really interesting topic because I want to say yes, but no. Like, I just don't see it happening. I think the only way that could happen is if the game would have ended like 9-0. Like, but once Walker got over 100 yards, once there was a defensive scoop and score. Once those things happened, I feel like the kicker's coming out of it. I mean, he broke. What did he break the record for most field goals in a Super Bowl?
Broke the record for field goals in a Super Bowl. First 2,000-point season or something in the NFL. Like it was one where I would
and Tomlinson.
Yeah, and I could have seen it if the game would have ended on a kick. But like again, maybe this is just 2025, 26 football where we're watching guys boom 70-yard field goals in preseason and make them, and you have a 45-yarder is now a gimme.
Yeah.
Everything seemed relatively easy. That if he would have hit 3 50-yarders, I felt like it would have been a different story then.
I was watching the live lines for this in our sportsbook here. We had Walker at minus 200 to start the fourth quarter. And we had the kicker at I keep saying the kicker because he's the kicker. I don't know what his name is. He was 4-1, and then I think Darnold was 5-1. Everyone else was a lot higher, and it just goes to show you that as great as the kicker could be, if he could do 100% accuracy, everything's perfect in his game, still not good enough to win the MVP.
Yeah, I don't even know if Vinatieri was the MVP in any of those Super Bowls that the Pats won. You would have to have one where you just took it off the sheet. But hey, kicker also won the MVP of the season, so I'm not putting it past anybody with that boot.
Who was that? Was that Blanda?
That was Mark Mosley back for the,
in the 80s.
Washington football team.
That's right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. That's amazing. I don't know how that happened.
What a great stat.
It was a bad year of the NFL.
Poll.
It was a bad year in the NFL. Go back and watch it. It was not fun.
All right, so you just said there's two seasons. There's Super Bowl. There's football season. There's non-football season. Well, now we have to enter non-football season. We got a lot of fun things to watch, though. We got the men's USA men's hockey team playing. The Winter Olympics have been in full swing right now. We got someone from Wisconsin won a gold medal last night in speed skating. He's going to be doing it Saturday morning. Is that when his next
Saturday morning? Jordan Stoll's got another shot at a 500-meter. He's also in the, a long one, 5,000 meter or something like that.
That's amazing. I can't even go 5 meters on skates.
No, I can't even fit skates on my feet.
That gold medal he won too was not really even close. I mean, I believe he set an Olympic record
by a second. By a whole second. He set the Olympic record.
So he's looking really impressive.
Yeah. Racing Daytona 500 this weekend.
Come on now. Great American race.
Now, I've heard that you've been there before. Right?
Twice.
Tell us a little bit about it. What's it like being at a NASCAR race, let alone Daytona 500? Have you been to other places or just Daytona?
I've been to one other NASCAR race. That would have been in Chicagoland. That sucked like a shop vac.
Out by Joliet.
Brutal. Yep. Not only because Joliet, Illinois, I mean, come on. But you go to the race, it just didn't have the feel of it. Daytona is 2.5 miles, I believe. But the best part is you bring in your own stuff.
Yeah.
Literally, you walk in with a case of beer.
That's amazing.
Knowing that you're most likely going to delete it during the day.
Yeah.
And then last year, it allows with 3 different rain delays. I think it started at 2 in Florida and ended around 10 o'clock. That's a recipe for a hell of a day. Yeah. And I am going to
My wife can't even get into a Bucks game with her purse.
No.
You're telling me that you can bring in a cooler or anything you want and better believe it. 500. That's amazing.
It did a soft shell. Yeah. So I had a cooler backpack, and I think I put I was able to fit 24 beers in there.
Wow.
It was impressive.
So what did you do for the second half of the race?
Listen, luckily with the delays, we had a lot of time at the concession stand.
There you go.
I hear there's people that tent, they camp out. Is that true?
Oh, dude, people are there. People are there all week. There will be people I'm pretty sure that camp. all week long. Well, they're racing tonight.
Yeah.
We got those 75-mile races over there.
We got betting on it. We got betting on the shootout races tonight.
It's gonna be. It's an electric sport. Now it is one that you got to feel in person, I think, to fully appreciate, because as much as even on a 2,000 square foot curved video board, it's gonna look cool. Just not gonna be the same.
It's the sounds too. Like the sounds of being there is really fun.
And the rumble right in your gut.
Yeah. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Oh my.
Does that get you going a little bit?
It works, yeah. Especially in non-football season. Listen, you gotta manufacture some things in here. I'm watching college basketball. I'm gonna be honest with you. College basketball is a tough watch sometimes for me. Although it's
until the tournament,
just kicking the NBA's teeth in for the competitiveness so far this year. You need to find some other things that you're enjoying.
Tell you what, Daytona though is a great betting race because it's wide open. I mean, it doesn't matter if you start.
That's the great thing about restrictor plate. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting everybody started. I think the favorites 10-1 this week. I mean, you don't normally see that. Normally the favorites are in the low single digits. You get a lot of track fit, teams that are good at certain places and not, but big tracks, big super speedways, it's pretty open.
So many drivers have a chance, yeah. Tell me a little bit, who's your favorite driver? Do you have a favorite driver?
Not really, since the Intimidator no longer here.
Do you have a favorite driver?
Dale Earnhardt is always going to be the number one. My mother's would be Kyle Busch.
Okay.
My mother's would be Kyle Busch. I kind of like him because he's kind of an asshole.
He's from my neck of the woods. He's a good Vegas boy, yeah.
Oh, yeah, better believe it. And he take no shit. So I enjoy those guys that start some stuff, but I just like it for the drama because they also like to act like they want to fight after the race. It's good reality television.
Yeah, racing is it's fun. I love when they when there's a stoppage and they get out of the car, they just yell at each other.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I've seen that stuff. But yeah, and then golf is another sport that we're getting into right now.
Oh, no.
Right up my alley here with golf.
Well, leading up to the Super Bowl last week, we had some drama. A lot of old Sportsbook was watching it.
Yeah, quite the finish there with Hideki Matsuyama, Chris Goddard up in the playoff. Matsuyama hits it left on 17 and 18 in regulation for there even to be a playoff, and then hits it in the water left on the playoff. A little bit of controversy in the playoff, I guess. Spectator dropped a chair, in his backswing, in his tee shot in the playoff. So, not without its own controversy there. But Chris Goddard up second win of the season. Guy's turning into a superstar right in front of our eyes. It's amazing.
The video of his Rutgers golf teammates, I don't know if you saw that. One of them got married and said, he's like, my buddy Chris couldn't make it. He was working, but they had all the guys after the wedding, the day after, hanging out outside of a bar, watching it, losing their mind when he wins. Yeah. Is it fair to say that Matsuyama kind of sent down his leg in there and kind of got her back into it?
Yeah, which is weird for Matsuyama, a guy that's won the Masters, a guy that's been around for a long time. Not something you expect from him. What I have heard, though, is he's got a lot of new equipment in play. A new driver shaft for that week, so who knows if maybe he wasn't feeling his equipment completely. Yeah. That's a big thing a lot of people don't take into account with golf. The equipment is so tuned in player by player that if he was off a little bit, maybe he just got his hands white knuckling on the steering wheel and then just let it go there at the end.
I always struggle, Austin, when I can't don't have a great feel of my shaft either.
Yeah, I understand. You got to make sure you got the right balls you're using as well.
Yeah.
Eric, tell me a little bit more about golf. So right now, is this the second tournament of the year? Is that right?
No, actually, we're a few tournaments in. I think this is 5 or 6 for the year. Yeah, the first tournament was in Hawaii. Goddard won that one as well.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So close to one of my favorites.
Yeah, we're at Pebble Beach this week. Yeah, we've got a lot of good tournaments coming up. We got Honda. Jake Knapp shot a 59 there last year, which was crazy. Then the Players, Bay Hill, all leading up to the Masters. So golf betting is great. It comes every week like clockwork. A lot of ways to bet it. You can bet top 10s, top 5s, winners, matchups, group matchups. So a lot you can do with golf. A lot of angles you can play too.
I like, is it, what do we call it, 6 shooters or something like that? Where it's like, you got 6 guys, who's going to be the best today? They're always looking at plus money on that group, That's always a fun way to just get a bet in today, because some people don't want to wait around all 4 days for tournament bets. They like to just get a bet for today.
And I like that because I always usually would go first round leader, and I don't think I've ever won one of those. Now you actually have just condensed with 6 heads. You have a much better chance to lose and still feel like you have a better chance.
Yeah, or even matchups for just today, just a certain day.
Yeah, round by round matchups.
Some of the biggest players out there, we even have like their next hole. Are they going to get a par? Are they going to get a birdie or better? Or are they going to get a bogey or worse? So it's fun that you can just bet on each golf, like Matsuyama, for example, going down to the end of the tournament. You could have bet on 17th hole. Is he going to get a par, bogey or worse, birdie or better? That's just a fun way to follow along too.
Yeah, and if you know a course, right, you can really find an angle to play there. Like, I know he's coming up to the hardest hole on the course. Let me bet that bogey or worse. Yeah,
See what they've done throughout the week. And
the last 3 days. If he's parred this hole the last 3 days, and he's got a shot or 2-shot lead going into the last couple of holes of the tournament, he's probably just playing for par again.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And we've got the Masters coming up. Interesting wrinkle this year with the Masters. Live Golf is now getting World Golf ranking points. And if you're top 50 in the world ranking, I think 2 weeks before the Masters, you are qualified. So the Masters last couple of years have given out special exemptions. They gave out one to Joaquin Neiman last year so that he could play. But now the Live guys, if you finish top 10 in a Live event, you get world ranking points. So the Masters might get shaken up, especially near the top of the odds a little bit, if some of these guys can qualify their way in.
Because otherwise, if you weren't a former Masters champion and you were a Live guy, you were most likely not getting in.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have to hope that you got a special exemption. But yeah, really the world ranking points, and then you have to win a PGA Tour event leading up to it. Those are the two main ways you get in. So, I think Scotty Scheffler's like 3-1 to win the Masters right now, which is insane. But, the guy's on a tear. He played one of the worst tournaments he's played in his career in Phoenix and finished T2. So, yeah.
He shot 5 over par on Thursday and then just ripped his way back.
I think he spotted the field 5 shots based off score average and then finished second.
You talk about the fun ways to bet golf. That's when you know that there's a dominant force when they offer the odds to win outside of Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah,
that's
just
true.
Don't let him play.
Yeah.
Don't let Scotty play.
Yeah, and then Live Golf, we have all the bets on that as well, so come on in and bet those. And then the TGL. Tell me a little bit about TGL. I don't even know what does TGL stand for?
The Golf League?
Is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah, actually.
The Golf League.
Yes, I think Billy's right there.
So it's like indoor golf.
Yeah, so there's an arena, I believe it's in Florida.
I believe it's in Jupiter, Florida, is what I've heard.
Yeah, and it's a big screen. It's basically simulated. So you see that around Wisconsin, especially cold weather places. A lot of indoor sort of simulator golf where you can play courses. You just hit into a screen off a mat, but the technology will read where the shot goes, and you play the course like you normally would. And that's basically what TGL is. They play off a real grass, but they don't. They don't change lies or anything, and they just play holes, like basically made up holes. That are put into this software.
The chipping, the chipping area, and they'll change the green. It's wild.
Yeah, the green can change. They have different breaks and things like that. But yeah, 3v3. I know they're still kind of working out some of the rules. They have like this hammer rule that I don't really understand. That can double points. But yeah,
it's some of the best golfers in the world are playing in these leagues. It's not guys that are not on the PGA Tour or not in Live. It's like
correct.
It's guys that are in those as well.
Yeah, Neil Shipley made the first ever TGL hole-in-one the other night, so that was electric.
I think they need to make that like an arena atmosphere, though, where you're chanting while they're swinging and make that place as loud as possible. Yeah, because I want to see the best players in a little bit of an uncomfortable environment.
Yeah, I would like to see them actually take it a little less seriously. Right? Yeah, it's not serious golf, so just make noise, have fun with it, and I totally agree.
Just drop a chair in someone's backswing; it'll be fine.
Sure,
that would be a good.
Yeah.
All right, I got some trivia for us this week. Uh-oh. Okay, don't look. No looking. You guys want to do Winter Olympics or Daytona first?
Oh boy,
let's do Winter Olympics.
Couldn't be worse than my Super Bowl
Winter Olympics. Okay, we're gonna go back and forth between two of you until one of you guys can't get a correct answer.
Okay.
These 6 countries have won a gold medal at every single Winter Olympics since they began in 1924. Billy, name one of those 6 countries.
I really appreciate you allowing me to say the United States of America.
That is correct.
Suck it, everybody else. Sorry.
Eric.
Man, I would hate to get this wrong. Second choice. Can I have who is Russia?
That is incorrect. They weren't even in the last Winter Olympics.
Oh,
Really? This one either.
no. Yeah, they
Wow.
had to represent something
Yeah.
else.
All right, I'm just gonna go crawl out the door right now.
China?
That was terrible.
No.
What? I was going to go with France.
What about?
How about our neighbors to the north?
There's no
Canada.
way Canada gets to win.
Canada's
every
won
year.
a gold
Canada.
every year since
Can I
1924.
have Sweden?
Sweden, yes. And
Nice.
some of their
Okay.
neighbors
I'll
are on
make
this
up
list.
for my Russia pick.
Who are some of their neighbors?
Well,
Finland?
now those are
Finland?
two totally different questions.
Yep. And the
Are,
last,
are you up on your Baltic countries?
No, I was
Scandinavia.
Again, 5th grade,
Again, I need to
second
just
place in the
stop.
geography. What about America?
The last two are Norway and Austria.
There we go.
Now, one more about Winter Olympics question.
Austria also had a bigger group.
All-time medal leaders. So it's gold, silver, or bronze. Top 3 countries, all-time medal leaders. I want you guys to tell me, who do you think's in the top 3?
Is this the camera right here?
Yeah.
The United States of America.
Is number 2. So we're close.
No.
We're going to get there eventually, I think, but we're close.
Well, I have to go Canada then.
Canada is not in the top 3. No.
This is going so well for me.
The
honestly.
Can you got another one on you?
Finland.
No.
Damn.
The number 1 all-time medal leader is Norway.
What are the odds?
Wow.
I didn't get that.
I mean, I think
Like
about
1 in 5 we just talked
I think
about.
about like the movie Frozen that I watch with my kid a lot, and they're it takes place in basically Norway, right?
Yeah, but none of them are. None of them are.
My
I
kid's
guess.
not old enough for Frozen yet.
Oh,
so.
you're gonna like it. I guess when he's cutting in through the ice, maybe that's like a sport that you could grab from there.
And then third is Germany. Germany's had a lot of medals.
All
Well, the
right.
Krauts do know what's up.
I need to brush up on my Winter Olympic knowledge.
All right,
I don't really
I
know
think-
you
Let
do.
me
I
take a
think
note on that.
we're gonna go a lot more in this one. Okay,
right,
it's a
here we
long
go.
list, so we'll see.
Okay.
Daytona 500 winners.
Oh wow.
Okay, we're gonna go back and forth. You just gotta tell me someone that has won a Daytona 500. We're gonna start this one with Eric.
Give me Richard Petty.
Correct.
You mean Dale Earnhardt Sr.?
You better believe it.
Damn right.
Give me Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That is correct. He won twice.
What about Michael Waltrip?
Yes, he won a few times.
Jeff Gordon.
Yes.
Oh my God. William Byron.
Yes, he won the last 2 Daytona 500s.
Yep.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, yes, he's won a lot of championships, including 2 Daytona 500s.
Denny Hamlin won it.
Denny Hamlin won in 2019 and 2020.
There we go.
Give me Kevin
And
Harvick.
2016, sorry. Kevin Harvick, yes, 2007.
Shoot a wild card here. Michael McDowell.
Michael McDowell in 2021, yes.
Wow. What a pull.
That was at that one. That's kind of.
No, that's all right.
He remembers it pretty well.
I'm glad you remember that one. Thank goodness.
I don't remember as much of the rest of the race.
All right. Let me go a little
Think
older.
back to the 90s maybe
Yeah.
a little bit. We're missing a
Yeah.
lot of those names.
Give me Mark Martin.
Mark Martin
Never won it.
never won a Daytona 500. Not a bad guess, though.
A
He had a
great guess.
career.
Great guess. It was right at the tip of my tongue. What about Dale Jarrett?
Of course. Yep.
Yeah.
2000 and 96 and 93. He won 3.
Oh, three-timer.
Yep.
Man, those are some good ones.
Cale Yarborough won a few.
Of course.
He won in the 60s and the 80s
I also.
and the 70s. 3 different decades he had one.
I'm gonna mess up my man named Buddy something way back in the day. He was always on the pole.
Buddy? I'm Buddy Baker,
Buddy
1980.
Baker. Buddy Baker.
How about AJ Foyt? You guys know that name?
Yeah.
Alan Kowicki.
Alan Kowicki?
I think he won the Cup championship. He's a Wisconsin.
Not seeing it on the list, no.
He won the championship, not the Daytona 500. See, it just shows.
Can I get
The
either
most important
Waltrip?
one.
Waltrip, you said? He said
Yeah.
so he said
Michael.
Michael Waltrip. Darrell Waltrip won in 89.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Bill Elliott, McDonald's car. He won in
course.
the 80s a couple times.
And his son can't win it now. Jerk.
No, not yet. Give him time. It's still time. But yeah, recent winners: Ricky Stenhouse Jr. a couple years ago, Austin Cindric, Austin Dillon, Kurt
What about
Busch.
Ricky Rudd.
Who's
Can we get a
that?
Ricky Rudd?
Ricky Bobby? Is that what you said?
No, Ricky Rudd.
Ricky Rudd.
Yeah.
Way back in the day.
Yeah.
He's got to have one in there.
I'm not seeing that. You seen it? I'm not seeing it on the list.
Oh,
just-
man.
Now I'm just naming dudes, you know?
Sterling Marlin, 2-time winner in the 90s.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How about
Those are some
Sterling?
great names.
Ward Burton.
I can't believe I didn't have it. Can't believe I didn't
Matt
say
Kenseth from Wisconsin.
Can't believe I didn't say Matt Kenseth right away.
Brian Newman.
That's a mess.
Did we say Gordon? I think we said Gordon.
Gordon.
Yeah.
For
All right.
sure.
So, anyways, Daytona
Good ones.
5. Yeah, it was great. And Trevor Bain even won one. I mean, Jamie McMurray. There's a lot of guys that have won one.
Yeah.
A lot of guys that.
If you can name some Daytona 500 winners that we didn't, leave us a comment.
Yeah.
I'd love
That's
to
what
see.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
I'd love
And
to
if you
see
wa-
some deep polls here.
And a lot of these guys we mentioned are racing this weekend, like Byron and Stenhouse and Hamlin and Busch. Logano.
Jimmy Johnson.
Don't forget Joey Logano.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
hate Joey Logano.
Yeah. Do you really?
Yeah.
What is there to hate about him?
They act like Joey Logano's the king shit of NASCAR.
I think I bet on him. Back
You know
in-
who wouldn't have it? You know who Joey Logano can't hold the jock strap of, let alone the steering wheel of?
Who's that?
Dale Earnhardt Sr.
That's true. No one can.
No.
The Intimidator.
No, even a junior.
Put your threes up.
It's one of the best moments of the
Three
Daytona
laps.
500, the third lap, and my father lost his ring finger in a work accident.
Yeah.
So he went up there and held up without the finger, and people are just looking back. Holy cow, that's a weird way of doing three.
That's awesome.
Give me four.
Oh, yeah, guys, if you want to pick our shuttles for Bucks games, don't forget about that. If you want to get to our VIP line, if you're making a bet of 1,000 or more, or if you're a Flame or Blaze member, get to our line. If you want to make reservations, head to potawatomi.com/sportsbook. You can take a look at the events coming up. UFC 326 is the next reservable event. March Madness reservations will be going live soon, so take a look for that. It's going to wrap up things for us this week. Whether you're riding with our picks or you're planning to create your own, come do it at Potawatomi Sportsbook. Remember to keep it fun, bet responsibly. We'll see you at the window.